Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. In our last episode, we started working with the dirt excavation processes. We have the excavator here. We have the dirt pile here. We also took some of that dirt over here to make a mud bath, but we also forgot that it needed power. So we should put in a windmill back here behind it, probably, at least to be able to power it via wind power sometimes, even if it's not going to be enough. It needs 50 horsepower. We'll just go and put in a big one, though, because why the heck not? That way, if it's even running slowly, we'll still have plenty to run off of. Let's put it back. Maybe we could put right up against it. Maybe that's not the bad idea. Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. We'll put it right there. All right, and they'll come and build that in a moment. Let's get the speed kicked up here to medium at least, and we can keep going. The other pieces we have to deal with for dirt, mud, etc., is the terraforming station and the terrain block, which I definitely want to experiment with. But before we do that, I want to put in a couple more power structures here, specifically the gravity batteries, right here on the edges of this cliff that we blasted down the last time. They'll build those, and then the intention will be to blast down here underneath them to allow them to sink down further into the ground. Now, we were having a discussion, I think it was in the comments, I think it was the Scorpion was the commenter, and I appreciate the comments, about how the beavers reach straight down. And apparently, they can reach straight down one block over, basically, for as far down as they want to or are able to, or as you're able to go. There's no height restrictions for construction downward one block over. And if that's the case, then they should be able to put dynamite in many levels down below this. And we're going to test that theory out today. Hopefully. So we'll place those. They'll do those eventually. They're behind both of the gravity batteries, which are now, by the way, only 8,000 because of the dynamite being placed here. They were 10,000, but this extra block is now occupied, so they can't sink down that far. And we'll do the same thing over here if this pans out, as well as over here, because why the heck not, right? Might as well blast down to nothing if you're going to pull anything out of that. And if we want to, later on, too, we could actually tie these in down here. And make them all be one network. That way, it's kind of a shared thing. But at least we have a mud bath. Excuse me, a mud bath now, which is great. So we'll let them work on that stuff. In the meantime, we were also working on District 4. We have some farming going out here now, and we are collecting up. We're now actually making our potatoes. So that's great. And we have, or grilling our potatoes, I should say. Wait, did I slow the speed down again? No, I didn't. Okay. We have, let's see, this one I paused. This one here has, how much more, oops, sorry, how much more can you reach? Quite a bit. We're waiting mostly on you to have room to put the logs. We should try and spend more logs. Spend more logs. How about if we put some more water power in here? Why the heck not, right? Those only cost logs, so why not? We'll put 4 of them in like that. They should be able to get to them by coming down these stairs. As well as this one they can reach over the edge to get to. And then we obviously want to put in also here probably just a T should be fine. I don't think we need to run the power this way from here. We'll just use the main shaft to carry that along. And then connector to the main shaft there. And that'll help drive the power, that way. Hopefully, at least. And since the T costs 1 less log than the cross, I think that's fine. All right, so they'll build that in the daytime. Let's actually go full speed. We're also coming upon another drought. Actually, it's going to hit right about now. So we should turn off all these pumps. I'm assuming that we're good on water in all these places. We have 9 days. 18 possible people here. If we just do 10 as the math, times 20, that puts us at 360. So we have plenty of water here. Right, 18 times, 360. The reason times 20 is 10 days times 2 water per day. Up here we have 27 possible, and we have 559 water. That's 27 times 20 is 540. We're barely good on this one, but I think we can go ahead and pause them for now. This might just get reactivated in that last day. This district here has 75 possible. 75 would be 1500. We have 1788, so we're good here as well. And then finally we have over here 12 people. 12 times 20 is 240, so we're good here as well. Turn that one off. There we go. So that should take care of all of our water for the duration of the drought. As, of course, the river stops flowing and dries up a little bit here, we will have to, we will, of course, you know, not be able to harvest anything, but we don't need to, so that's fine. Okay, so the other thing we could start growing in District 4 is chestnuts. In order to have some grilled chestnuts, we could also grow some of the water plants for food. Given that we have the river there, this is actually a good place to grow the water plants. So maybe we should do another ramp down to the river over here someplace. That we can get into the river to grow some plants. That might be a good thing to start planting. We could grow some spatterdock. We could even start making, we could even use that district, or this one here. Maybe we should use this one. Use this district to make the whatchamacallits, the other food item. Where can I see that? I can see that here in the bakery. The crackers, the cattail crackers. Oh, we wanted to put up a kitchen here to make the maple biscuit things, maple pastries. We have flour, making it here. We have maple syrup, and we have logs. How much of the flour are we actually using? All of it? Or we're not, yeah, we might need another mill then. Maybe we could put it up here instead. That could work. It could work. We would need to have its own power. We could put it over here, though. We have power here, especially if I decided to connect these together. That might just drive me to put those together. But if I do that, then I should also put at least another battery in here someplace. Because I think we're going to need one. Yeah, let's do a little bit of blasting over here. Dynamite. Let's blast out those three by that depth. And he's barking. And they haven't delivered these yet, but that's because they're still working on this other stuff. It'll take some time. Priorities and all. Let's see. What else can we work on while we wait? We could set up that terraforming station. I'm not even sure how that works. Let's go ahead and buy it, though, and we might as well. Is this just going to be like a... In place golems, which place terrain blocks. And these are terrain blocks. Where would we want to place terrain blocks? That's the question that bothers me. So I guess maybe the dirt's only used for putting in dirt and adding terrain blocks, and you still have to use the dynamite to remove dirt blocks. Maybe. I would probably want to put some up here when we move out this way, but right now, you know, I don't know exactly where I want to put terrain blocks at. I'm more interested in removing some right now, so maybe we don't worry about that right now. I could deprioritize these two batteries. Although the wind is waning, and the water is not flowing, so having the batteries right now would be really useful. Really useful. And someone told me about this drill, too. It drills down to bedrock and then just keeps producing dirt. It never stops. So even though it is destroying the blocks underneath it, it'll keep working for us forever, basically. You're working on these still? Great. We're out of planks. Is that what the deal is? Yeah, we're out of planks. I even added this extra plankery down here. Let's go to full speed again. Might as well. So I think this would be a good place here to grow some cattails and make the cattail whatchamacallit. We have to grow some. No, we don't have to grow wheat here. We just need cattails. We'll need power here. So we'll want to do that at least over here where we have, like, we can set up gravity batteries and stuff, but we can grow the cattails down here in the river. And so maybe we start that process now. Let's go with stairs. down into the river. Obviously, need a path to the stairs to make it worthwhile. And then we need to have a path going along the river to extend our range inside the river here. Otherwise, the town will only reach so far. This makes it reach further. And up to a point, anyway. And then we want to plant cattail. We can just plant them like this. I'm going to plant them away from there because I may put in, more pumps here or something. So I want to keep the edge along, at least some of the edge along the coast here clear. Although, really, we could fill it in and then remove the cattails if we needed to. And then we also need to have a aquatic farmhouse here. Which, maybe that just goes in there, or maybe it comes over here. Or it could go over here. Actually, maybe I should have put the path there instead. Let's do this too. We'll do this in multiple options. Multiple stages here. Delete building right there. And then put a staircase in right here too. And do we have workers here? We do. We have 6 unemployed people, -2 for the water. So we have 4 people who could work here. We probably only need 1, honestly, for this amount of fields. But we are going to need to set up the mill, some power, and the... we're still getting gears brought in here. We are. And the bakery for the cattail crackers. So let's do all that back in here. Do we still have explosives being brought in here? We do. Great. Should we... I think the answer to that question is going to be yes. Should we do some editing of the land over here? We can put in some storage for the cattail crackers in here, someplace. They finished one, and they got 95% of the way done with the other. You could have spent the last, 10 seconds making the last 5% game. All right, we have our third battery here. Oh, this is ready to blast too. There we go. And let's start another line here. And we'll see. We'll see if we can't get down there. We have the space to do a switchback staircase of some kind there, so we'll figure it out if we have to. We can blast these out. Oh, we have one more to place yet. 59%. Okay. Okay. You two. Detonate. I think I'll use this shear wall here for the start of the power. Let's do a staircase here, though. And a path over that direction, like this. And then we're going to want to build... I'm going to build a staircase to get up to the top of it, because eventually maybe we'll want to, work our way over here to get out there for something. I don't know what, but maybe. Maybe. This here... One, two, three, four, 5. Yeah, it's fine anyway. Go there. And then go there. And then go here, here, there. And that'll get us our path up to the top. And then we can send a power shaft up right through here, I think. Same kind of design here. This one. This one. No, actually. No, change that mind. Change that mind. Put it on this side. There and there. And then a power shaft like this. But not that one. Just these two. That'll connect us up. We'll put a battery right there. We'll do, I'll probably do a T right here. Like this, just for future proofing. Because this will be a path here. So unless we want to go up and over the path, which even if we do, we could connect it that way and go over the path. But for now, we'll do it this way. And then we'll have an elevated power shaft here for a little bit so we can go across, oops, I screwed that up. Across like this. Delete that, please. And then we can come down into, however we're going to do, take that one out too. Just for now, we'll put it in later. We'll come down here and into the mill, with the mill and the bakery in this area someplace. Let's make sure we connect the path this way somehow. And let's look at warehouses here. Maybe I should blast out a little bit of this too. Yeah, let's blast this whole row right here too. I like the explosives. There, please. Let's go back to look at other explosives. Keep things moving. Detonate. Great. I think I'm going to do it like this. So then I'm going to want to do this one as a T instead. Prioritize, please. And then we can do another T or something right here. Actually, I could have just split it off of there, couldn't I have? Let's do a cross here, I guess. That's fine, too. There. They can come around this way, so I'm fine with that. Let's increase the priority of this. Didn't I do that one? I did. Okay. This too. And then we can do a platform. Here. And high power shaft. There, and that'll connect down into this. And we'll put our mill in down here. Our other mill, that is. For the... for more wheat, and then we'll make another bakery for the other maple things. And we're probably going to need some more people here. Could you go there? No, you cannot, because that interferes with that. Can we just bring it back here somewhere? Somewhere. Why don't I put it behind the bakery? So like this, and then like this. And then put a road back to it, like that. Puzzle it in here, like that. And then I'll do, I think I'll do a cross, power cross right here. And we'll do this one, and these ones like that. Okay, so that takes care of those. It's going to take them a while to get this all built. I'm fine with that. Meanwhile, over here, we have more exploding to do. By the way, these should be at now 10,000 again. As soon as I blast this out, they'll actually be up to 14. There they go. And they gained the power, even though they didn't earn it. They gained the power anyway. And let's try to place another set of explosives, if these haven't fallen down far enough yet. Or too far yet, I mean. We're supposed to wait for them to come back up again. Now they should be at 12. They are. Great. At least that stuff's working out wisely and well. You over here. These. And then I can do warehouse right in here. And I'll put another one back there eventually. And then I can put another one right here. Or this could be where the mill and stuff is. We can decide on that later. Yeah, in fact, let's just go ahead and blast out these 3 blocks right here too. Because then this road is going to go right through there probably anyway. Let's see, the mill is going to want to be on this side of the road and maybe put the bakery right there. Food, bakery right here. Mill over here. And then I guess I will just bring this down. Power shaft down. I don't think there's any reason to have anything more than that here. You'll go there, and then elbow will go here again. There we go. And this has... oh, needs paths. Right, I was waiting on the paths until after I figured this part out. This will go that way, this will go this way, and we'll blast. And we'll put the road right there. We have it kind of accessed from both sides. 2 days left in our drought. We are still doing good on the water. The only town I was worried about really was this one, I think. Maybe this one too. This one too. But they're doing okay as well, so. No power in this town. Great. Great, great, great. No, I can't even select those explosives now. Or maybe I can. But I can't really tell if they're all built or just, you know, some of them are. So I'll wait until we get some power back and I can elevate that again. And then, meanwhile, they can keep building this stuff here. Like I said, I think we're going to have to put another house in here. Or I need to switch some more stuff over to golem powered, which might not actually be a bad idea. Maybe we can have the golems making the golems. That's some nice inception going on there. We have plenty of stuff, so we could actually put the golems all in golem duty. We do have some spare golems, but where are they at? Here, 7 golems. But we obviously need to have enough to keep things going, to keep themselves going. There's no real way to limit, I guess. Yeah, there's no real way to limit golem production, though, which is interesting. You limit the number of beavers you have by the number of houses you have, but there's no way to limit the number of golems you have by any factor, other than turning it on and off. Well, let's do this anyway. And put one in there, put one in here, put one in here. That gives me 3 people back, which can be used to staff up this, and I don't know, something else maybe. The other battery is ready. Let's also start blasting over here. They've got a lot of stuff to place. They can reach it all. But planks right now I think are the issue. Yeah, maybe we should do another plank maker. Give us a little more power over here. Power, you know, depth. Let's set up some more planks over here. Right now the problem is power, probably, actually. But that's okay. Over here. Lumber mill. Do I want to put it in there? It would lose me one whole spot then. Or to start it over here. I think I'll start it over here. And that just needs logs, so they should probably run and do that one pretty quickly. I don't know yet what else to do with this town. I mean, they are still smelting and everything, but I don't know what else yet to do with them. Over here, we are smelting again. Power is an issue, though, for them because they don't have any. This I need to move now. Blow that up. And then put a new one in down here. I want to make sure it covers everything from that power shaft this way. And I also want to run a road down here to destroy all these bits. When somebody has time. Which is now, apparently. Oh, nope, you're doing something else. Oh, they're still working on this. Ew. I probably should have put a pass-through on this side of it. It's okay. Probably should have, though. What do we have for nobody unemployed? 3 vacancies, too. That's all 3 of these. We do have 4 children, though, so that's okay. I think that's okay. And, yeah, you're waiting for work to do, recipe, wheat flour. And you're going to be maple pastries. There we go. We may need to plant some more wheat, but we have room. We have the rest of this area here that's green. We could even plant it up here if we needed to. Over here, cattails are going. And over here, you need to be cattail flour, and you need to be cattail crackers. And you still need a power connection, which I didn't start building yet. Oops. Let's do... Slow down for a minute. Let's put in a gravity battery. I believe I still have metal coming in here. From Shivery, yes. Metal coming in here. And then we'll just continue this back and put windmills in up here. Let's see. We could put it next to the road and then go, I think, 3 away. That would be perfect, right? Can't be there, but it can be here. And then it can be there. I think I'll put in 2, should be more than enough, actually. We'll do 1 of these, and 2 of these. And 2 should be more than enough, because we only need 60 horsepower, and that'll be 800 horsepower. So that's more than enough for now. The gravity battery should sustain us, and then we could blast down to fit more gravity batteries in if we needed to. Did these get lifted up? No. But the water's flowing again. Oh, the water's flowing again. Let's power these guys back online here. We have a shortage of workers here. We have 7 children and 6 available jobs. Okay, that's the problem. Here. Water's flowing, but it hasn't flowed enough yet, so we're at the right time. And what was the worker situation here? We have 4 unoccupied jobs. That's 2 here, and science is 1, 2. Yeah, we really don't need those sciences anymore either. And then here, you can have this one. And that means we have 4 available positions, which means we have no builders. That's not good. That's really not good. Might be time for another house here. And we did add this. I'm gonna pull one of them from here for right now, just so we have at least one person in the town center, district center. I think everybody's good to go now. Yeah. Okay. We should be getting these gravity batteries back some power. Some. Yeah, they're increasing. It just takes a while because we're charging 4 of them. So we're charging not just 12,000, but 12,000 times 4, so 48,000. But now I can see, and what I can see is that I need to blast. And cannot be built in the bottom of the map. Oh, we're already down there. Oh, okay. Well, then we're done. That's as far as it goes, folks. I don't know how far that is. Let me get some sort of measuring tool here. That's 3 tiles below. Pause for a moment there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3 blocks down from our sort of default height here in the main part of town here. So it's actually not that deep, which makes the whole concept of blasting the river deeper even less effective, given the math that I gave in the last episode. Alright, we should be not yet ready to make these. You started grinding flour though, that's good, but we don't have any power here. Wait. Oh, they haven't built this yet. They can't reach it. Oh, and I didn't make that any better by blasting. Can I just do like a single staircase there or something to make it work? Give me this fast. Or soon. Give me somebody. Give me somebody while I'm waiting. I don't know if they'll be able to do that or not, but we can always put in something here to reach them across if we need to. Temporary support kind of thing. Alright, we're grinding flour again at least. Did they ever make that other... Yeah, okay. And that's where the 3rd person we freed up went. But man, do we need planks. It's painful. It's kind of interesting, though, like the balance you have to achieve with this game, because while doing power near the river makes sense, because that's where the water wheels can be, doing wind power away from the river, where it's barren land, makes more sense, because then you're not wasting fertile land on power production. So, I mean, really, all this stuff here, it's all, well, maybe not the farmhouses, but this other stuff that's here, and even water gathering has to be near the river, or you have to channel it out, or whatever. So it's kind of an interesting balance you have to achieve with the game. and the fertility. But I guess you can channel out and make almost anything fertile. I mean, I should probably have been digging a channel along this road out into here so that we could make this a fertile area out here. That wouldn't hurt. That wouldn't have hurt, I mean. And we still could do it. Yeah, we could still do it. We just have to... we'd have to break this temporarily. But I mean, we'd have to shut down all these businesses here for a little while. But that's most of it's golem related, so we should be okay to do so for a little while. Now can you reach this? You can't get all required materials, but still says it's too far from the district. So we're going to need to put in one of these here temporarily. Let's get that high priority. And I don't know what materials you're trying to get that you can't get. Maybe it's just because... actually, no, we don't have any gears here either. We spent all the gears. Oh boy. We're going to need to make another gear maker then. That might be worth then just taking this windmill out, which is just a small one anyway, and putting another gear maker right in here. Or we could build them out here onto the, onto these platforms if we ran the power across. Power linkage. Either one. I may have made a few too many potatoes. I was trying to compensate for this, but they obviously, don't need so many, so maybe I should have left a few more carrots here. And or a few more, well, we have plenty of carrots. Sunflowers is what we really need here, which is why I planted more over here. I also planted more carrots over here too, that's right. So we're actually okay on carrots and sunflowers here. And since this district isn't feeding the rest with anything except for bread. Yep, except for bread. We're okay. But now that we have like industry over here, we could actually set up a lumber mill at least, if not a gear maker as well, and have them make their own woodwork up here too. Once we get some power. It's kind of funny, this is living off of that gravity battery. Not that they... oh, they're just now getting cattail roots. Oh, nice. That's great. So they're actually making cattail flour now. So we should set up a storage here for cattail crackers. There. And actually they've made some of those. They'll store them there. And then we could set up a distribution post here in this district to send cattail crackers to the other three, just like we've done everything else, thereby keeping us, keeping or increasing our food spread. Let's say we want to keep 100 here in this district, even though that's a lot. And then we can set up a distribution post here. We'll probably have to put up another house for that. Yeah, we'll definitely have to put up another house for that. And I have space for it right here. Although this space here won't be usable. Because of where I put the staircase here, so we'll have to keep that out. But let's put in another double lodge right here. Or we could do a triple there. Yes, let's do a triple right here. Like that. I'm going to let them build that, and then we'll pause one of these doubles. Because these will hold 9. This holds 6. That'll add us 3, net us 3 people to the town. Which is enough, I think. I think that'll be enough, at least. And yeah, this is running off that gravity battery sufficiently. It's depleting, but we have 10,000 horsepower hours to spend. So, and this is only going to use, what was it, 60? Food. 60 horsepower times 16 hours. 60 horsepower times 16 hours. So that's math. About 1,000 a day? If my math is correct, I guess I could use a calculator. 960 per day. That's pretty good for mental math. Could have been worse. Could have been way worse. But 3 people should be enough to run the distribution, I think. If not, we can always increase it again. We can always add the 6 more. No big deal. Do we have any other explosions we needed to explode? We do need to continue this. Oh, this connected. Great. Then we can delete this. So waste of materials, but it also let us build this because I did things out of order, so that's fine. So these now are at 10,000, and we can continue raising them. Up, 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 up. For some reason, I assumed bedrock was much further down, but I guess it's not because, I mean, that's how deep the world is. And this is higher out here than we were at in town there. Let's look at the height here. Let's see, we go 1 block up here. And another block up here. So that's like 5 blocks. Plus the bedrock block. So that's probably about right. Give or take. Give or take. Call this one Cattail Creek. I don't know why they haven't planted out here. I guess because... well, they can't reach that far. Oh. I guess that's the problem with putting the house over there. Well, then in that case, let's change this here. And we'll put some more over here if we need more. I don't know if we're going to need more or not. These are 25% done. Probably will need a few more. Let's plant cattails. Which means I should probably have a road coming this way a little bit. Why don't we just fill in the rest of this bottom here, river bottom, and then we can do a road going this way. And I'll leave the end space open. Actually, I need 2 spaces open there. Leave the 2 spaces on the end open here because we don't need the road that long anyway. Nope, this one. So we can do a stair step up to this level if we decide we want it. And I like how they can just, you know, hang out down in the river underwater, no problem. Oh no, actually it's not. Actually it's not. It's swimming above, with its head above. I mean, other than the waterfall there, it's got its head above water, so they don't try to drown themselves. That's good. I like that. Actually, you know what? That's a really cute picture. Oops, wrong button. So let's take a quick picture for the thumbnail. Almost. There? Oh, that's even better. All right. I'm zoomed way in here, so it's really touchy. Oops, nope. I want that back. I want it back. Crap. Let's do this. There we go. That's what I want. Right there. There we go. All right, turn that back on. I'd like to see the water normally. But if we did more of these houses or these farms, we could, you know, plant out here even if we wanted to. And we could even grow the spatter duck in the river there for their own spatter duck and grill it locally there too. That might actually be useful. Each one of these will last how many beavers for 10 days? 15 beavers for 10 days. Let's pause that. And we're just now at 21. Okay. Do we have any extra beavers anywhere? No, we do not. No, we do not. Alright, so these are just going to have to grow naturally then. Which means it'll be a little while before we're ready to staff up anything else in this district, so we won't be able to do locally produced wood products yet. And we don't really even have the extra people for this, unless we do some more golems, which we could do. We could actually even staff these with golems. Maybe that's a good idea. Let's do that. Golem you, and golem you. These... not gaining on that much water power. Alright, we're going to need... we should actually put down more more water power here then. But I've kind of boxed myself in for that. And the wind's not giving us anything. Yeah. Over here, we're much better off because it's much less of a draw. And that might be the bottom, but let's see. Nope, we have one more to go. All right. How much were these? 16, and these are right now at 10, so they'll be 14 once that blast happens, and I think that'll be where they stop then. I thought they were one lower than the others, but that's fine because we don't have as much draw there, so it works out in the end. These folks are finishing up over here. They just need some more planks, and so we're just waiting for some planks to get made. We could do underwater planting here. It's literally just as much as, blasting out a big lake and planting in it. So we could do that easily enough anywhere here, really. We could do it up here. We could do it over here as long as we somehow ran a water channel. I guess we could run the water channel this way and then out. We just have to blast out a lake, and then we can plant underwater in any of these districts, really. This one, once we get people here... Actually, we have all the people here. We just need to pull them out of here. So we should do some underwater planting here. We could start with the spatter duck and grill it. I think that's the best idea. And then go from there. Let's continue this road, at least for now, this way. I did want to change, as I mentioned before, this road to go here instead. Once we clear that, that way I can do another power elevation over here if I need to. These need to get done. Oh, it's too far. Because of, yeah, fine then. No, they're not too far. I should have just done an overpass here and passed it through. That was kind of lame of me, but that's okay. Let's delete this. Oh, wait, that's fine. One log I don't care about. Although I guess they were just coming to pick it up. That's fine. You can turn back on. We can populate you in there. They'll get these done in a moment now, easily enough. And then we can do that water thing here. Why don't we put that in aquatic farmhouse in right here? And I think I will run another staircase down this way. And I think I'll put an opposite one right there. And we'll just run a path this way for now. And then we'll go down the middle of the river with it. And then we can grow plant spatter duck right here. Just do a patch of it like this, maybe. I'm planning on the power going this way, so we'll grow this way. That goes there, and then let's do one worker here, though. There should be plenty. And then we'll just need another grill once that grows in, but we'll do that next time, I think. Once we have that growing in. And then we can figure out what else we might want to do with this town, with this map. We have a lot more space we can expand to, a lot more resources we can collect. We've worked through most of the technology, if not all of it now, all the things available except for decorative stuff and the statues. We could do all those, though. And we need to find some place where we can put the mine in place. Beehives, we should be able to put those in, too. We should experiment with those. Mechanical water pumps we definitely want to experiment with. Bigger storages I'm not that worried about. I'll go ahead and buy this even though we haven't done it yet. I do want to do that mega dam here to dam this all in. So we should work on that. Maybe we'll put some terrain blocks here and that'll be a good use for those. But in order to do that, we should really have some sort of a town over here. I don't think this town will reach this far. Even with a road, we could test that out by putting a stair step in here. But we can see how that's all going to work out, I guess, in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.